What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another brand new league racing video on the channel here today. We're back once again for Transnation eSports, this time for round number 8 of the F2 Nationals here at the Belgium Grand Prix. Now, coming into this, I wasn't massively confident, not going to lie. I had done bugger all practice for this race. So yeah, I'm not really too sure how this is going to go, to be honest. Previously, I've normally had good pace around here, so hopefully I do again, but let's crack on with qualifying and see if that turns out to be true. Alright, and here we go, out of the bus stop chicane. The lap has been really average, to be honest. A 156.0. That's easily probably about a second off what we should have done. And obviously we invalidated as well, so the lap doesn't even count. But yeah, that's not really what I wanted. So looking at the results screen, Addy takes pole, so he will get the 4 points by quite a distance as well, a full second over Thierry, so a very neat lap from the Prima driver there. And I believe it Ken, Mikey, along with myself, invalidated. So yeah, we're starting at the back, so that's going to make things very interesting, having to try and work our way through the field. As you can see, we're starting 15th or last, to put it bluntly, so not really where I want to be, but hopefully our pace is good enough in the race and we can try and make some moves here. So here we go, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away we go for the feature race here at Belgium. Looks like a really good start. Ken's gone absolutely nowhere on the soft, so we get up the inside of him down into turn 1. Mikey on the outside somewhere there, I can't really see him. Jordan stops on the apex there. I think he had to check up to avoid running into someone, and that has unfortunately let Mikey back by us. So we're back down to P13, side by side between the Hi-Tech and the Carlin through Eau Rouge. Somebody's off the track there, that's Josh as well, in the MP Motorsport car. Absolute chaos at the start here. We just happen to try and dodge everybody at the moment. 3 wide along the Kemmel Straight as Mikey's making moves. I tried to follow, but we completely cocked that up and just missed the corner. Thankfully I didn't make contact with anyone there, or I don't think I did anyway. So we got pretty lucky there, not going to lie. Unfortunately, our second mistake in the span of 20 seconds has allowed Ken to get back through as well. He is on the soft tyres, mind you, so you would think that he wouldn't actually be holding us up, so to speak. But anyway, through Pouon for the first time. And we've got another spinner. That's Roscoe. My goodness me, that was too close. I think what actually happened there was Roscoe and Mikey actually come together. And yeah, obviously Roscoe's got the worst of that. So a bit unfortunate as he had a pretty good start. But once again, Lady Luck has not decided to visit Roscoe. So I mean, it's a free position for us, so I'm not going to complain all too much. But anyway, onto the Camel Straight on lap number 2 with 3 wide now with Maddie and Ken. We're on the inside, 3 wide now, and it looks like Ken is going to get the move done, and we are going to follow suit. A little bit of contact with the Arden driver, but we are going to get through up into P9. We get a warning for exceeding track limits there as well. I did turn in a bit early, so fair enough, I guess. But anywho, that's up to P9. Mikey up there in P7 as well. So he's actually making some really good progress at the moment. His pace is really good. On to the end of lap number 2. We're going to try and look for a move on Ken, are we? I didn't really want to do that, to be honest, but we end up on the weeds on the outside. And now we are trying to make a move out of the chicane. Azari drops it as well. So he backs it into the fence there on the pit straight. Now that does save me from being attacked into turn 1, but actually when you think about it, that really hasn't worked, because now I'm not close enough to get a slipstream or DRS or anything like that off Mikey. So I think Ken is actually going to blow right back past us here. And if you look at the gap, 3 tenths, 2 tenths, 1 tenth, there he is. And he just blows right on by and retakes the position. So back down to P8. And at this point, not going to lie, I was actually getting quite annoyed because Ken's pace really wasn't that good. He really, you know, considering he was on the softs, I thought he might just disappear, so to speak, up the road. But I was able to stay with him rather really well. So yeah, it's kind of annoying and a bit confusing to be honest. But anyway, on to lap number 4. We had a virtual safety car. I think, was it Ari, I think, who crashed? I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was him. So he is retired somewhere out on circuit. So that brought out the VSC for a little while. But along the Camel Straight rather, on lap number 4, the VSC ends. So we go back to green flag racing. We got Ken and Killswitch now going side by side. Contact between the teammates, and that sends Killswitch off into the weeds, and that is a free position for us. So up into P7 now. So we're doing pretty well. Obviously there are people ahead that are on the soft tyres. Obviously we've got Ken who's right in front of us, but there are a few people in that top 3 or 4 that are on softs, I think. So we still have a good chance of getting a top 5 here in the feature race, I reckon. That's excluding any safety car interventions or, you know, some nonsense like that. But anyway, on to lap number 5. And at this point, Ken was actually starting to hold me up a little bit. I really couldn't actually understand it, to be honest. I thought he would be a lot quicker on the softs, but he really wasn't. So we make a move in the Max Verstappen corner, down into the bus stop chicane now, and we should make it stick, and we do. So that's up to P6, and right on cue, Ken actually peels into the pit lane for a set of medium tyres. Mikey with the fastest lap of the race, only momentarily though, as we take it off him with a 58.8. So the race pace is definitely there, even though the qualifying pace didn't really look it. But yeah, anyway, on to the end of lap number 6, and we've got a bit of a tasty pack up ahead of us of Addy. I think that's Mikey and Thierry as well. Now Addy actually picked up damage, I think, at the early part of this lap. So is he going to bring it in? No, he's going to continue on. So the Prima driver does have damage, so you would think he would be a relatively easy target for us here. And obviously as well, one thing that is worth remembering is Addy is the championship leader, and I think this is right, I could be wrong, but I think Mikey's actually second. So first and second in the championship are right ahead of us. Addy, however, absolutely cocks up that right-hander. I'm guessing, I think he just locked the rears, to be honest. That's really how it looked. But unfortunately, we were unable to avoid, and we have got from wing damage. Great. Just great. So, into the pits now at the end of lap number 8. We're going to follow Thierry in for a set of soft tyres. But unfortunately, we are going to have to change our front wing, which is going to take us well out of any podium or top 5 contention that we might have been in. And, well, yeah, this is really annoying, not going to lie. But, you know, these things happen. A 15-second pit stop, so, yep, that's always good. But, anyway, we re-emerge back on track, and it looks like we're going to re-emerge in 8th position. Get a little bit tail happy there. And, yeah, so at the moment now, we've just got to try and get our head down and chase after Maddie, who is 2 seconds up the road in the Arden. We've got Addy behind us in P9, but he's 6 seconds behind. So he shouldn't be too much of a bother. But Maddie has dropped it on the exit of that right-hander, and a safety car is now out. Wow, so this changes everything. And all of a sudden, we're back in the game here, guys. We are back in the game. So, that was probably, that's quite lucky, to be honest. Not going to lie, that is very lucky. So anyway, a brief rundown of the situation. Everybody in the top 3 has time penalties. Ken doesn't, Thierry doesn't, and we don't. So at the moment, we are effective P3. So basically, long story short, Ken is the effective leader right now. So we need to try and get up to the UNI Virtuosi driver and get ahead of him as soon as we can. Before we have the opportunity to do that, however, we do need to clear Thierry as well. And we do have to keep an eye on Addy behind us. But I think Addy, he gets a very bad run out of turn 1, so we don't have to worry about him too much. Anyway, coming on a little bit later into the lap, side by side with Thierry now. And down into the left-hander, bit of contact made there, and the Dams driver is around. Now, I'm not going to lie, I felt really bad about that, but I spoke to him afterwards, and he was actually really cool about it, actually. So, you know, obviously, apologies to Thierry. It wasn't my intention to make contact, but, you know, these things happen, as they say. But anyway, on to the final lap of the race now already. We're trying to have a look at Ken around the outside here in the middle sector of the lap, trying to see if we could get by, but he makes a mistake. He's dropped it and he's out. Is he? Yes, he is. So the UNI Virtuosi driver is out of the feature race here, and what this has done has, I think, put us in a position where we can win this feature race. It's going to be bloody close though. Mikey, who is leading the race, does have a 3-second time penalty, but I think, I could be wrong, but I think we are just close enough to win this race on penalties, which after everything that's happened is pretty crazy, to be honest. Through the bus stop chicane for the 13th and final time, up to the line. Are we going to get it? Yes, we do. How about that? Alright, so there we go guys, that's been the feature race here at Belgium. Lost the first challenge effectively, and we only just got home for the W by 300ths of a second over Mikey and Addy. And well, I've got to admit, I am honestly surprised. that we actually won that race. After everything that happened, we just about avoided all the carnage that went on around us, and yeah, we ended up winning the feature race from 15th on the grid. So anyway, let's get on with the sprint race now. Top 8 reverse grid, so we're starting in P8. So let's see how we go. 5 red lights, and away we go here for the sprint race at Belgium. Only 9 laps, so a pretty short one. So we'll have to make moves as quickly as we can. Addy goes absolutely nowhere off the line, so we're going to look to go round the outside here. And it looks like, I think we were 3 wide or something there. We got shoved off the road. I think Bo and Addy made a little bit of contact. Not the first time, probably won't be the last either. Anyway, Upper Rouge, Radion, whatever you bloody call it, for the first time here in the sprint race. Bo and Addy getting very close. Addy actually 2 wheels on the grass there. Not really necessary, to be honest, but you know, these two seem to love racing each other very hard. So yeah, we'll let them go at it. Hopefully they can sort their stuff out, as Addy does get the move done on a Bo. I try and follow suit, but there's no way through there. Mikey right up behind us as well in the Carlin, so we've got to keep one eye behind us and one eye on what's going on in front of us. Make a little bit of contact with the right rear of Bo there, as we're just trying to find a way through at this point, because I know I'm quicker than him, but unfortunately we just haven't been able to get through. So on to the end of lap number 1 now. We're going to try and line up a move into the bus stop chicane here to get by the MP Motorsport driver. So down the inside, we brake very late, we brake a bit too late, we lock the rears trying to avoid Tyler McDonald in the high tech there, and we have gone around and trying to catch it. We have come back on track, and I think we have made contact with somebody. We've made contact with Ken Doyle in the UNI Virtuosi car, and well, that's really not good. More contact into turn 1 with someone who's up here inside. I can't quite see who that is, but yeah, that's really unfortunate, and you know, I apologise to Ken. You know, I've obviously just completely screwed his race there, and well, I mean, really, I've screwed my own as well. But yeah, anyway, we can't dwell on it. We've got to get the head down and try and make up as much ground as we possibly can. Fastest lap on lap number 2. So once again, just reinforcing the point that the pace is there, but yeah, unfortunately, maybe I think I just got a little bit too impatient, to be honest. You know, I wanted to get a move on, and obviously Bo being assist user with ABS and God knows what else, it's quite hard to out-braking. So yeah, we tried it, unfortunately it didn't work, so now we've got to yeah, try and make our way through the field. Once again, we get past Tyler McDonald into the bus stop chicane. There was a bit of contact there actually. I think I might have moved over a little bit, so if I did move over a little bit, apologies Tyler. I don't think he got any damage, thankfully. But anyway, on to lap number 4 now. We're going side by side with Josh in the other MP Motorsport car. We're doing a Max Verstappen style move here. Down to the bus stop chicane. We should get this done, hopefully. Yes, we do. We pull it up, and that is up into position number 7. We do have a 3-second time penalty though, so that may affect us at the end of the race. But anyway, at the moment, now next on the hit list is Bo and Mikey, but no, they are not, because we've just dropped it out of turn 1, and oh my dear lord, this sprint race is just not working, is it? We had a lot of luck in the feature race. I think we used it all up in the feature, to be honest, because we're getting absolutely nothing here in the sprint race at the moment. As Matty now is on the back of us on the run along the Camel Straight, but he isn't close enough. So we're going to stay in P9 for the moment. On to lap number 6. That is Bo facing the wrong way, and who's this J-Dunk in the second of the Carlins. So obviously been a bit of contact between those two, I'm guessing. And well, I mean, free positions for us, so I'm not going to complain all too much. Back up to what is it, P number 7. So not too bad. Next on the list once again is Tyler McDonald in the high tech. On to lap number 8. We should get this done at the end of the Camel Straight. Indeed we do. He doesn't try and fight us too hard So we get that move done. And someone else has been off the road. That's Kill Switch in the UNI Virtuosi car. So a lot of people coming unstuck at the end of this race. But anyway, oh excuse me. Yeah, so what are we? Final lap of the race already. Through the bus stop chicane for the final time. Terry Ladd wins the sprint race. Good on you. But anyway, for us it is going to be P4. And after everything that happened during that race, I will take that. A first and a fourth after a chaotic weekend like that. Can't complain. Alright, so there we go guys, that's been today's video. Transnation eSports F2 Nationals, round number 8, the Belgium Grand Prix. Hope you guys enjoyed that. 2 absolutely chaotic races here at Belgium, but in the end we win the weekend by 4 points over Addy, and well, I'll take that after everything that happened. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until the next video stream, whatever comes next, I will see you all then. So, hope you're all well, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all again soon.